Hey everybody, I hope you can see me. I am filming by myself today because Shanna is packing and on her way to Italy tomorrow, and Liz is homesick, so I'm by myself today. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the core shadow today for Tip Tuesday. I've seen a lot of paintings that are just beautiful, but there's some of the core shadows just aren't quite dark enough, so I'm going to discuss that. And so let me readjust the camera, zoom in. Okay, I'm gonna try and get really close here. Hold on. A little closer so you guys can see. Okay, I think that will work. So, what you have to understand about the core shadow, I know you can't see me right now, you're just looking at the apple. I gotta grab some paper towels. Is that when you have a dark background like this, the core shadow needs to be dark in order for it to feel like it lives within this darker environment. Also, the heavier the object, the darker the core shadow you want to have. So like a big pumpkin would have a pretty dark core shadow in order to weight it down. Anyway, so I have masked in this apple here with a fairly light color. And let's see. And here's the problem. If I've masked this in, and this area right here has paint on it that has white in it, and the paint's, you know, fairly thick. If I try and keep getting it darker and darker and darker, and I keep blending, then I'm blending it into that lighter value, and it's just not coming out dark enough. So what could help you is to take a Q-tip, I'm going to dip it in my turp just a little bit, and wipe out that area that has paint that has white in it. Because that value, and that paint color with white is going to affect that shadow. So now that I've wiped that out, now I can come in here and let me get that. I'm working on my palette. I'm trying to get the right. So now I can come in here and darken this. And you see how much darker it's staying? Now I can blend in here. And blend. So now if I keep blending into here, then it's going to lighten the shadow up again. So I'm going to try and stay out of this value where it's the core dark. Let's come in and put up a little bit of reflected light. And remember, what I also like to do is I like to take this background color and pull in and lose that edge. So it feels like it's part of that environment. Okay. Now, if I were to be painting this on a light background, then that core shadow could handle being lighter. But on a dark background, that core shadow needs to be darker. So I hope that was helpful. Also, some of you have had issues with downloading to your iPad. I'm going to discuss that in another video. So happy painting.